if I sing the whole Queen Fortnite song, do you think we could get copyrighted?
Will you explain to me what that is before you sing it and before we get copyrighted?
I don't know all the lyrics. So I saw it on TikTok.
Let's get closer to me. It's for the camera. It's not for me. I don't want to be like to see it like that. But so it's from Fortnite.
It's from Fortnite. And I think it's this creator that she might be
in Fortnite.
She might be playing Fortnite a lot.
Okay.
But I just know it goes like, Queen Fortnite.
I think that's her bar. You know, where some rappers be like, fuck, I don't know any. But it's if I was a rapper and my producer beat was like, yo, what's a little queef on the beat? Maybe that's hers. Hers is,
no.
Fortnite.
No, that's the song. That's the song.
Never mind. That's not her producer tag.
Not just she's not like Missy Elliott.
Oh, that'd be cool if she was. Welcome to the new year. New year, new us. Sort of. Not really.
Not really, because we're still playing Fortnite.
Who's
by
we?
By I.
Exactly. I will read the text verbatim. Sergio will introduce himself while I find it in my phone.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sergio, and we're just Slayin.
We're just Slayin.
We're just Slayin.
Where did you put it? It was recent.
It was a text message. Mine must have been like 3 text messages ago.
Going to be at Sprouts.
Okay, so it was a little bit further than that.
Yeah, it's further than that.
It was like from Thursday.
And then you were like, are we actually going to hang out? Because I looked at it and I didn't respond because I was not going to respond to you. Thursday, 7:20 p.m. Fortnite is going to send me to debt. Do you want to explain to the class of 2 why what's happening with that?
So, do you know when I started playing Fortnite like a month ago, right?
Yes.
So, sorry, I just burped into the mic.
And to be a fan for the freaks.
I'm being a lady. So, you know how I mentioned I really wanted the Invincible skin, right?
Yeah.
So it came back on the shop on Thursday.
Did you get it?
I spent $9 to get
real life US dollar.
Real life US $9
to get virtual bucks.
To get 1,000 V-Bucks to buy the Invincible skin, and now I only have 100 V-Bucks. So if anyone wants to donate V-Bucks to me, I'll take it.
PayPal.me/searchdots.
Search feed.
Venmo as search dots to feed his V-Bucks addiction.
Yeah. It's just a new way for me to spend money.
Honestly,
that's really why I like it.
But honestly, you know why that's good for you and bad for me?
Why?
Because I'm quote unquote budgeting and like tracking my expenses. I can no longer use spending as what is it called? Coping mechanism. And that's very sad for me.
That is pretty sad. I mean, I do that too sometimes with all the Funko. As you can tell from all the Funko Pops and my display over there.
It's very nice.
Thank you. I've worked hard on it for a month.
Not months.
Not months. Just a month.
Just 1 month.
Yeah. So now my new obsession is Fortnite. I'm spending actual money to buy skins.
I mean, honestly, better virtually than you accumulating more things in your physical space.
That's true.
You have no space.
Like I'm just accumulating digital stuff now.
Which is even good. What do you think about the digital versus physical media and how like some younger people are like, we have no physical media? Like you have physical DVDs and stuff that you occasionally have.
I'm scared.
Why are you scared? Do you feel like a dinosaur?
No.
Because we own nothing.
I love physical.
So
it's
on the cloud.
This is an actual fear now. I didn't have this fear until December. Recently? When Best Buy announced they're removing the movie/TV show display from all their stores.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
So they're removing all they said they were going to start in January. As if you guys noticed when you go to Target, I don't know about Walmart because I don't shop at Walmart.
Walmart to this day does still have
they do?
Physical media section. Okay. So like they have like, Target does, because the only reason physical media won't die, you want to know why?
Why?
Because of the K-pop stands.
Really?
They have to have, don't make that face because they're going to come for you. We love you, K-poppies. When they dox you, when they fire you at work, just know I'm on the side. Bang Tang, BTS, 21.
Ben 10, yeah.
Girls' Generation. Stray Kids. Because of photo cards and the different album covers that like the K-pop companies put out, they're all at Target now, and you can find them at Walmart actually.
Really?
So I think that'll be our saving thingy, but I think we still have a bit of a ways to go before it's completely like excommunicated.
So that's music. So I think, for example, our Target
TVs.
I feel I go to Target a lot and I shop there.
Yes, you are homosexual.
the Target section with the movies has increased a lot. Decreased a lot.
Really?
Yeah, like there's just one section of movies.
I like to call it the nerd section, but
no, it's just run with Funko Pops.
It has there's a lot of
but
like
there's no movies
FNAF,
or TV shows.
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, like things, but not like the DVDs per se. Yeah,
I think streaming has killed physical media in that sense, not music.
Yeah,
because I feel like people like to get a CD, a cassette tape.
Also, if
or vinyl.
If you do have like indie artists or underground artists, they're bringing the cassette tape back. You can buy vinyl from your favorite artist as well. For the most part, like I think Ariana.
I mean,
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, like sometimes I just go to Target, buy a cassette tape, like new Ariana Grande cassette tape, and just put it into my Discman.
No, thank you. Is it the new one that she dropped?
The new song.
Next,
I think
my friend
the song
shared
is,
it, but I didn't listen
the new
to it.
single is called "Yes and."
Oh, period.
Because people were like slut shaming her. Well, they weren't slut shaming her.
But
they were saying
like,
that
damn,
she destroyed a marriage.
She stole that baby's man.
Yeah,
she stole that woman's man.
Good
for her. She stole the
Not
baby.
really. I think she's trying to be relevant.
You think so?
I don't like her.
They're gonna come for you. The
I don't care.
The Arianators.
They could come. Them, and the K-pop stands.
You
they could
do
come for
love
me.
fighting on Twitter.
I do like
but
fighting.
when they get your account deleted, don't come to me.
I don't give a shit.
Don't come to
It'll
me.
be a reason to get off Twitter anyway.
That's true. You
So
are
anyway.
on there a lot occasionally.
So Best Buy announced they're taking physical displays off
Yes.
of their store, out of their stores, and I
Yes.
got scared.
You were nervous.
And my sisters asked me what I wanted for Christmas,
you
and I was
have
like,
two of them now.
sisters.
Hi, sisters.
Hi, sisters. My
Abby?
sister asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I said, "How about you get me TV shows that I like?" And two of the TV shows I really like is The Originals and The Vampire Diaries.
Wait, so how is The Originals a spinoff? Because I've never heard of The Originals, but I have heard of Vampire Diaries.
So The Originals were originally the show. The Originals.
The show The Originals was originally.
Okay, so 3 characters from The Originals originally came in the second season of The Vampire Diaries.
Okay.
And they're called The Originals because they're the very first
vampires.
Yes.
Wow.
All the vampires come from their family, their line.
Yeah, so there's like it's kind of like in Naruto where it's like the Uchihas and the fucking Hyugas, where it's like they're the same, they come from the same, but they're different clans.
Yeah,
they're different familias.
Yeah. So they're a family of the first vampires, and they just got a spinoff.
Wow, honestly, that's kind of cool.
And honestly, The Originals is a better spinoff, is a better TV show than the original TV show.
You think so? Than the original True Vampire, not
The
True
Vampire
Blood.
Diaries.
The Vampire. Do you like True Blood? By the way,
I did tell you that the first time I watched an episode of True Blood was my sister, who was like 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah, and because it was an HBO original, I believe it was very graphic and very
the first thing you got was I think
boom. Intercourse.
The chick who plays I can't say chick because that's rude. The lady who plays Rogue in the X-Men movies.
Oh yeah.
Her character's brother is fucking some blonde woman in the intro of the episode. And that's what me and my sister watched.
And you're like, you know what? Let's not watch this. We're turning it off.
We took it off.
Yeah, immediately. It's like, this is not for us.
Yeah, it's not for us. We're too young for this.
Yeah. See, that's smart because I would have kept watching.
I think my sister did keep on watching.
Yeah, but that's because I love like Skins and the other one that I'm forgetting.
But
I don't know.
Is Skins for adults or for teens?
For teenagers.
I think, Skins. Well, we're talking about UK Skins, right?
Yeah,
not
UK
American
skins, not US Skins. I did watch both, but UK Skins eats every single time.
US Skins only lasted one season.
It was one season, and it was
on
not,
MTV. Right?
It was not good. Yes, it was on MTV, and you best believe I was tuned in on my CRT TV in my pink SpongeBob shirt, coming home from school. I absolutely ate it up and listened to the soundtrack at school every morning during homeroom.
UK Skins.
No, US Skins.
You listened to the US Skins soundtrack.
It was good.
At school.
They had good music.
That's how you started your school day with
I was pretending
American
I was
music.
vibing. I was pretending I was doing hard drugs and I was a loser. I was doing none of that. But it was nice to pretend.
So you weren't listening to However It Takes.
No. Who is that?
Degrassi.
Oh, and see, I wasn't a Degrassi kid either. I would watch a couple of, like, you know, when like you're flipping to the channel or you go to somebody else's house and they have all the channels or they have a different like cable provider than you. I would only see like bits and pieces if I was like visiting like the doctor's office or like the lavanderia or like going to someone's house. I would never watch it in its entirety.
See,
I should do that. I should watch Degrassi.
I recently
Degrassi-thon.
Okay, look. I started watching Degrassi because when we were younger and I kind of like me and my sister stayed at home because our parents worked.
Yeah.
Degrassi-thon. She would wake up earlier than I am. She would get the remote.
Oh, and she would watch it
in my parents' bedroom because we didn't have TVs in our bedrooms.
Yeah, usually.
And because she was so scared of someone knocking the door, I was not able to go into the living room. I was forced to quarantine with her in my parents' bedroom. And because she had the TV remote, she would get to pick whatever she chose.
First come, first serve.
So we watched Animal Rescue on Animal Planet.
On Animal Planet.
You got a text message, by the way. We watched that. We watched Degrassi or anything on T-Nick or TLC. So I watched a lot of John and Kate plus 8.
Oh, John, there's so
and
much.
I hated all those shows.
What? Those are.
But I did learn to love Degrassi.
Those are kind of girl shows.
Until when they kind of like got rid of all the old school cast, and I was like, I can't deal with
once
these
you
people
transition
anymore.
from so the transitionary period is fine, but then afterwards it's like, what am I doing?
When they're just focusing on the
newer characters, on the new
younger
characters, or like the
students,
new
and I just don't
students,
get
is not fun anymore. We're very excited for you to try our product. We hope you enjoy it as much as we do. To get your rebate, upload your receipt here, and there's a link for the thing.
Are you going to try the product?
I want to, but it's at the Target that's away from me.
Oh,
but
what's a product?
it's a sauce. It's a
Wing sauce?
No,
Blue sauce?
it's not a wing sauce. Born simple. I don't know if I'm gonna try it though. It's a pasta sauce.
What's simply about it?
It looks
I
like
hate what that box looks like.
it
It looks like Survivor food.
it's giving very Soylent. I think that's what they're trying to knock off the style from. I kind of like when I got the ad for it, it was in a glass bottle, but maybe that was me like gaslighting myself. Born simple. I may or may not try it, but I do like getting things for free. So
My mom texted me saying, "How are you?" And then she responded to herself, "Okay."
you know what? Because you didn't respond fast enough. Now she's mad at you. When you call her later, I just know I'm predicting this right now.
I'll call her when we're in the car together.
Because then I could be like, "Hi, Sergio's mom." Hola, Ceci.
So
That's so
yeah,
funny.
Degrassi. I was forced to like it, and I did like
But
it.
it's good.
It's okay. It's
But
all
I
right.
think
To be
when
honest,
you're like Stockholm syndrome into watching it with the siblings, then you're like, okay, I guess I like this if I have to
most
watch
likely.
it.
What's her name?
What's her name?
Casey?
From Skins?
No, from Degrassi.
I don't know who that. I wasn't a Degrassi
No,
person.
her name is not Casey. Her actress name is
Her actress's name is Casey.
Casey Steele.
Casey Steele.
Anyway,
That's a good
doesn't
name.
matter. The thong thing, pretty iconic.
What's the thong thing for those
So
who are Degrassi?
Manny in the thong walking in school.
Manny in the thong.
Pretty iconic.
Okay,
Yeah.
I remember reblogging that GIF on Twitter. No, we're blogging the GIF on Tumblr, and then retweeting it on TikTok. No, retweeting it on X. Is your mom texting you? Yeah, of course, she's pissed. Let us know if she's okay. Also, I do have a small thing of notes that I want
She's
to talk
asking
about.
how you are, and I was like, she's doing well. And I was like,
You
we're
should-
doing the
You
podcast
should
right
have told her
now.
that's a lie. I am not doing well. For the record,
Well, I can't tell my mom that you're not doing well.
She'll
You know,
be
she's gonna
concerned.
freak out.
okay.
Yeah.
For Sergio's mom, for your sanity, I'm doing okay. For everybody else, Sergio's mom, after you're gone, I'm not doing well. I am in dire need of psychiatric help. Not for any doctors listening. I'm not going to harm myself. Please don't.
But you've threatened multiple times.
Yes, I did. I did say quote unquote kill in Sergio's car.
Yeah.
So if I am on the news eventually, just know I did send a warning signal. To
What is
this
my
one.
protocol if that happens? Should I just pretend I didn't know you, or should I pretend
So
that
now there's evidence. So you can't say that you didn't know because I said it in his car on 3:06 p.m. on the 13th of 2024 January. This is the warning sign. I should be fine though. I think in 2 weeks I'm gonna get get on a SNRI, so that'll be fun.
at the speech when you ultimately get shot by the cops?
When the
I'm
cops
gonna
kill
say,
me,
Cecilia
what will you say?
was a really good friend.
She was a sister,
She was a sister,
mother,
a lover,
a daughter.
Not my lover.
We need everybody to make that clear.
Not my lover.
Everyone who watches us do anything anywhere. No, we've never dated. We never will date. We're platonic soulmates.
Yes.
Much like Trixie and Katya.
Which one are you, by the way?
You're Trixie. I'm Katya.
I like to think it's the other way around.
You think I'm Trixie? Is it because I'm self-centered? Is it because I'm a Sagittarius? A little bit. I can see that. But I think I'm a little smarter than her. She's from Wisconsin.
That doesn't mean anything. You don't even have a college degree.
Stop. I am a dropout, technically. Why do you have to remind me?
You know me. I need to pull out all the bad
He
stuff.
does. He does. Because I can get him like 5 things, but that's the only thing he has on me.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Any New Year's plans for the new year?
What do you mean by that? We could do ins and outs. You want to do ins and outs? Like the
ins and outs of what?
So ins?
Well, an in is going to bars and meeting people. Out, dating apps.
Really? You're no more dating apps for you?
No, not completely. No.
Okay.
I haven't started
All right,
purging
so we're not
yet.
fully committed.
I'm not fully purging yet, but
we want to work on it.
yeah, we're working on it.
Okay.
Another in for me is more comfy clothes.
We are swagged out. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
We are. Also, if I look like a nun or if I look like a sister,
Religion is in, right? For you? You told me you were going to baptize me in the car.
Oh yeah, I did say that. I can baptize Sergio. I'm gonna baptize him in espresso or Tabasco. I'm not gonna do it in water. That's just our
because if you baptize me in water, it's gonna turn black.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna turn into poo poo diarrhea water. Yes. I guess the same for mine. I agree. Is being comfortable. I am comfortable out right now. I have my comfortable stretchy headband on. I'm always in tights though, but I have been leaning more towards a jogging pants, which is nice because we are gonna freeze over. Sergio is swagged out right now.
I'm just tired of like turning fashion looks all the time.
That's
it's
true.
so annoying.
If anybody does dress nice in my life, it is Sergio. Unfortunately, he does have nice.
I'm just tired. I'm exhausted.
He's model off duty, guys.
Yep.
Stop taking the paparazzi.
Stop taking pictures of me without asking. Please leave me alone.
Exactly. They're always circling your apartment.
Oh my god!
Can't
I
go
cannot
anywhere.
tell you. I went to the 7-Eleven the other day.
Yeah.
I was eating a hot dog and they caught me.
They caught you
all the
mid
pictures
bite.
TMZ.
Of course they did. I'm waiting
now
for
the headlines are like, "Fat man on the prowl
no,
eating
it's
burger
the
on
glizzy,
dogs."
it's Glizzy Gladiator Sergio Aldana. That's the headline.
Yep.
We got to Gen Alpha it somehow. In for me, it's going to therapy for serious this time.
That's a now for me. That's a red flag for me.
I think this is my second or third. No, this is my second official year. I think with my psychiatrist. Every session she asks me, "Are you gonna get a therapist soon?" And every time I tell her, I can't afford it right now. But because
it's good that you're being honest.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Sagittarius and I'm insane. I can't lie. It's not in my nature. I could be a fibber. I could be a gaslighter.
Isn't
but I can't
fibbing
lie.
lying?
Fibbing is white lies. They're harmless.
I don't think those white lies are harmless.
About what?
You're called those Karen lies.
What are you talking about?
You said white lies.
Oh, you could have said Caucasian lies. That would have been a better one.
Well,
that's why one of us is a better comedian and the other one is not.
Well,
another.
I say comedy is a hobby now.
You're going to improv classes?
I need to start doing that.
Why are you manhandling the mic? Stop! I'm going to hear when I'm editing.
2025 is a year for improv classes for me.
It's 2024.
Yeah, I know. I know what it said.
So next year, Sergio's going to go to improv. So everybody see his stand-up at the Chuckle Factory in Los Angeles. I think that's in Los Angeles. Don't quote me on that.
I feel like that's not in Los Angeles.
Is it New York? The Laugh Factory.
The Laugh Factory's everywhere, right?
They are?
I think they're like a chain.
Catch Sergio doing fucking stand-up
at
tour, Granada.
At the Laugh Factory.
At the fucking
exclusively at the Laugh Factory.
Only at the Laugh Factory. I had another in and then someone interrupted me and then I forgot about it. Do you have an out? What's one of your outs? What are you dissing? What are you leaving
this
behind?
year, right?
Yes.
I think this has been my out from last year as well, but I'm also bringing it to this year.
Period.
People that don't serve me.
Where it's exhausting.
People that don't bring good energy.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm done with dealing with people who either don't like to return energy back, positive or negative, or people who just constantly bring negative energy.
Period. So why are we friends?
Well, you constantly bring negative energy, but you make me laugh too. So which I think it's a positive energy too.
Period. Exactly. It's a net zero.
Now, if you just complain about all the time, then I'll drop you this year.
I try to keep complaining to a minimum. Honestly, I haven't complained a lot. I mean, it's only the beginning of the year.
No, you haven't complained a lot.
I'm trying to work on gratitude. Is gratitude. Being grateful for things. Because a lot of the times I get so swept up in my depression, I'm like, fuck this life. But there's good things.
Like
I'm with
me.
my friend. We have little trinkets.
A lot of them?
Scarlett's there. A lot of trinkets. I'm slowly becoming a trinket person, but because I used to be a hoarder, but also because of fucking Sergio.
Do you think if when I die,
who's going to inherit your trinkets?
Yeah. Do you think you're going to have a hard time getting rid of all my stuff?
I'm going to sell them all on eBay. I'm going to become a millionaire.
Who says you're going to live more than I am?
Look at the two of us. Who do you think is going to live longer? Exactly. Me.
Me.
No. You live an unhealthy lifestyle.
No, I don't.
You're
What's
dating a
unhealthy?
lot. You have a 9 to 5, and people who have 9 to 5s are usually die of heart attacks.
True, but people who laugh a lot
I've been going to
also
the
live longer,
gym.
and I laugh a lot.
Who has fast food in their fridge right now?
Those aren't. I told you those weren't for me.
I don't
Those are
believe
for
that.
The dog.
I don't believe that.
That's for Scarlett.
Scarlett has little burgies.
Scarlett loves a double cheeseburger once in a while.
Maybe those are for her, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second.
I'll show you.
Send me the video.
Tonight
of
that I
Scarlett
feed her a burger,
eating a burger.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Okay, that's her little treat.
I did have chicken nuggets yesterday.
He did have chicken nuggets. We're not gonna say the name.
I was craving.
We shall
chicken
not name
nuggets.
them, but just know
I should be boycotting.
we should be boycotting a lot. Right up there with fuck Starbucks.
By the way, I almost stopped at Starbucks today, but that's why I had a Red Bull.
why you
Because
had a Red
I
Bull.
almost stopped at Starbucks, and I remember, no, we're boycotting them.
We're boycotting
and they're
Starbucks.
complaining, so it's definitely working.
Oh, 100%. That's like market shares 12.1 billion.
Oh, you know actual numbers.
I'm
surprised.
I was tuned in. I was seated because here's the thing. As a coffee shop, it's mediocre, and
No, it's mini. Yeah,
it's bottom of the barrel. You literally, at least within the vicinity of us, where Sergio lives, where I live, there's 5 local coffee shops you can go to that have far better customer service, have exactly what you want, and if not, they can always provide something else. Whoa,
Scarlett, stop. We're recording.
she's. You know what? We're gonna volume warning trigger is gonna get loud in a second. I believe it.
No,
So,
I don't think she's gonna bark. But the only time I actually supported Starbucks is when the Republicans started saying Starbucks is having a war
Blue-haired
against
liberals.
Christmas.
Oh yeah, because it was
When
happy.
they-
They took off
When they
Merry
do the red
Christmas,
cups,
right?
when they just do the simple red cups.
Yeah,
That's the only time I
Why was
supported
that
Starbucks.
anti-Christmas? That doesn't make sense.
Because they took off the holiday holiday decorations
Did they
off the
used to
cup.
say Merry Christmas, or did they?
No,
used to
it was
have-
just a fun
trees?
design onto it.
Oh, R.I.P. that designer. They probably got fired that year. That's probably why.
I don't think so because they stuck with it next year. The year
no, I
after,
mean,
they
like-
just added a green stripe into the cup.
No, I mean like the previous designer who would do those intricate designs for the cups.
I think,
Because
maybe they did get fired. That's probably why Starbucks just went for simple red cup.
Here's my game theory on that Rip Matt Pat. I don't care about him. Rip Matthew
Man,
Patrick.
Yeah, I saw that
Hold on,
video.
hold that pin. My game theory on why they fired the previous designer for the cups, whether they're the paper cups or the physical ugly gaudy cups,
Yep.
for the past 3 years.
The holy cups.
Yes, the like venti train to size cups.
They didn't have to enter back then.
They didn't.
No,
the venti.
this is back in
Oh
when
my
we were
God.
still in school. This was back 2016,
Well,
2015.
no, the cups were good then. I'm talking about the reusable ones, the ones they have on display that you can buy.
Oh, the ones now.
The very decorative ones. Yes.
Oh yeah, don't fuck with those.
They're
at
ugly.
All. They're ugly as fuck.
Post 2017, 2018, 2019, ugly as fuck. People would
That reminds
collect
me of something
them.
we need to talk to.
We need to talk about. They would be they were very nice. They were pleasing to the eye. You would pick one up and you'd be like, oh, this is nice. Put it back down because it's $30, and then be on your day. Now they're just getting uglier and uglier. Show me a design that's nice. That's from the 2020s.
The only reusable cup I've had from Starbucks is transparent, like the one
the classic star.
That's the only one I've had.
Yeah.
because someone gave it
Yeah,
gave
they
it to
gifted
me,
it to
but
you.
that's it.
Yeah.
Speaking of collectible cups, how do you feel about Stanley cups and how
Oh my god.
basic bitches are acting crazy for them? Because
Let
I
me-
wouldn't say white ladies.
It's everybody.
It's everyone. It's everyone who's
children,
basic.
mothers,
People who are basic are
TikTokers.
acting crazy for these stupid cups.
Let's talk about.
Tumblers.
Yes, that's what those are.
They're not cups. They're tumblers.
They're tumblers. They're like
Which makes me think of gymnastics.
40 ounce. It does. Those people are also tumblers. Let me say, people who are camping out, people who are beating people up, people who are harassing the Target workers, Walmart people, etc. Jobless behavior. Get a job. Get a damn job. Have an activity. Get a hobby.
So
Do something productive with your life.
So if you guys don't know, Stanley recently released a red and pink cup.
The holiday collection. Valentine's collection.
Yes. The only difference between these and the regular ones is that the wrapping that goes around the Stanley cup.
It's like metallic, or it's shiny.
No. The only difference is that the wrapper had a heart on it, not the actual tumbler. The cardboard thing that goes around it that has like the branding and
Well,
everything.
the finish has a
heart.
sheen to it.
Who
Because
gives a shit?
the only reason why I know is because I'm sorry, I kicked Scarlett in the nose. Sorry, Peter, don't kill me.
You're
She ran
abusing
into
my
me.
dog.
She ran into me. She knew I was resting my foot.
She is stretching in a place she not should be stretching.
Yeah, fucking freak, get out of here. Sorry, Scarlett, you're not a freak. You're just different.
If you jump up here, you ruin my audio. I'm gonna kick you again. The only reason why I know that they have a weird finish to them is because two of my fucking coworkers at my job have them.
Were they in line for them?
They camped. One of them camped out and she waited, but it wasn't a long time. She only waited 40 minutes max.
No sort of camping makes you. You're not.
You're
more mentally ill than Cecilia if you're camping out for a Tumblr.
Honestly, this is kind of true because you can just get it. Honestly, why did they just do a release online? That would have been safer for everybody.
Why? Yeah, yes, but also, what's the big deal? Just get a black one. It's just a cup. It's just a cup.
That at the end of the day,
you're gonna forget about it in a month when a new color comes out.
Did you see that fucking TikTok of a girl who's like, "All of my Stanley collection," and it's like $700 worth of Stanleys, and it's like every fucking color imaginable.
That's just me, my Funko Pop collection.
It is
Look at all my Funko Pops. But those are different.
You're no better.
But no, these are different because they're all. I don't have the same one twice. Oh, except for one.
That's true. The Stanley cup, it is the same cup, just a different color.
It's just a different color.
Well, you could argue it's the same model, just a different thingy on it.
No, it's a totally different design.
For those ones, at least? You don't think so?
For the Power Ranger ones?
Yeah.
It's totally different helmet.
What about the rest of them?
Go into my collection.
I'm not going
and tell
over
me
there.
if you see one repeated more than once. I'm not going over there.
Anyways, Sergio is no better than a Stanley Cup person.
I am better.
We've decided. I've decided.
You've decided.
Boom, gavel. Boom, gavel. Shut the hell up. Please get a job. Please do something with your life.
The only camping out to me that used to make sense was for Black Friday
when it used to be good.
Yep. But now there's no point to a camping out.
Now
either.
I can't even die I can't even get trampled over at a fucking Walmart.
No, you can't.
No.
And that was the exciting part. As someone who never went to Black Friday,
you could have died.
Seeing people fight over
Gotten
dumb
robbed,
shit was
get stabbed.
kind of amazing.
Now I can't even get that. Now I have to be like, excuse me, wait for the pallets to get unlocked because at Walmart they have like a time limit on them.
They do?
The pallets won't get unwrapped until like 11 p.m. On Thanksgiving Day.
I don't think Walmart was even open for Black Friday on Thursday night.
It wasn't? The one where you live? Or the one over here?
I think all Targets, Walmarts, Best Buys were closed on Thursday night.
No. Maybe they opened at midnight.
Maybe they did, but technically that's Friday. It's not Thursday anymore.
Oh, that's true. But in previous years, I guess pre-COVID,
you had to stand out there at 3 p.m. on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. Before,
maybe even earlier.
Yeah, because I did catch some good Black Friday sales post-COVID, or not post-COVID.
I've never shopped
post-Thanksgiving.
I've never shopped Black Friday. I'm the only one who has in my family.
I've only ever done it on accident. I've never done it on purpose.
What do you mean by accident? You just stood in line and you just went into the store?
I would stay home for Thanksgiving break at university, and so sometimes it would just so happen to be the day before or after Thanksgiving, and I would have to go to the store to get something like Walmart or CVS.
So it's a coincidence.
So it's a coincidence. I wasn't even thinking about it. Yeah.
But did you buy anything that was on sale for Black Friday? Because I know groceries aren't for sale on Black Friday.
No, unfortunately not. They should be. I think I got like tights or something because it was like a 2 for $7 deal.
Tights? Mm-hmm. I thought Black Friday stuff, the only stuff that was on sale was like electronics.
No, it's everything. Well, everything except for groceries. Anything tangible, I feel like. Tangible that's not edible.
This might sound super privileged of me.
It's okay.
Get used to it.
Yeah, poor bitches.
Why would you buy clothes for Black Friday as a gift?
Like as a gift?
Buy a TV.
People who don't have a lot of money.
Buy some movies.
People who don't have a lot of money.
Movies are cheap.
Now they are. Not anymore.
Not anymore because you can't find them in the store anymore.
Exactly.
Buy an Xbox.
I'm shopping at Walmart. You think I have Xbox money?
They sell Xboxes there.
Point. Xbox 5S.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. They're
probably in a 360.
Behind the case. They don't have 360s. They're not that far behind.
You just go over there like, hey, can I have the new Xbox? And like, yeah, we just got this 360 in.
First Xbox ever. With the hard fucking show.
It's not even the real first Xbox. It's a prototype.
It's the Microsoft one when they tried to make their own before they acquired Xbox.
Xbox is Microsoft.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It runs on Windows.
It does? So you mean I could get Linux on my Xbox if I hacked hard enough?
I think you could.
For 2024, learning how to be a hacker. Did you hear about that hacker who like was fucking with Uber?
No, but
he's a 17-year-old.
I did hear about the hacker who hacked Rockstar or Rocksteady.
That was the same one.
Oh, was he?
He's the same guy.
He got arrested. I know that for sure.
Yeah, he's in the jail forever now.
Kind of deserves it. Yep.
Free my man. He did nothing wrong.
Not Uber, but the Rocksteady reason.
Why?
Because they exposed people's personal information as well.
Oh, no, I know that's not the same person.
so.
Rockstar for Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is it not Rocksteady?
No, it's Rockstar.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Rockstar then.
He exposed people.
Yeah, he exposed people's personal information.
Free my man. He did nothing wrong.
You did something wrong.
Hacking is ethical, I feel like. Sometimes. Depends on
If
what
we're
you do it for.
exposing Republican politicians, I would say it's ethical.
Oh, so it's only when it's in your favor.
Yes,
Only when
exactly.
Sergio thinks it's ethical,
Yeah.
obviously. Anyways.
You know, I'm the ethics committee of the U.S.
He absolutely
Yeah.
is. He's going to be on Biden's 2026. 2026 or 2025?
2024. Dummy. Election
It's
is this year.
Oh my God.
The
guys.
election is this year.
I'm stressed again. I can't do this. This is too much pressure for my little brain.
I almost cried on New Year's realizing that this was a
This is a fucking
year.
election year. I'm going to end it all.
And
Have you utilized your library card, by the way?
I have.
Oh, what'd you get? Or
I got a book.
a book.
I
Oh my gosh, he
read,
reads. Sometimes.
Do you not think I read?
No, look around you.
There's
Comic
books all over the
Comic
place.
books don't count.
Yes,
These are
they
coffee
do.
table books.
Comic books is the appreciation of literature and art.
I don't listen to him. What did you get from the fucking library?
I got a book.
About?
I got the Z-Way book.
Oh,
I also got the Britney Spears book, but
Her
I
memoir?
haven't read it yet.
Is it a memoir or is it
Yeah,
her
it's
life?
a Britney Spears book. Is a memoir.
Nice.
I haven't read it yet, but I did read the Z-Way book and it was pretty good.
A part of like modern, I guess hyper modern literature. I did check out the one of the Bon Appetit people's cookbook.
We're supporting bad companies.
I didn't buy it though. I checked it
It
out.
doesn't matter. You're still giving it views.
What do you mean views? It's a book. Oh my God.
This is like
This is how
you-
brain rotten your
this
book.
is
Your
like
brain
you-
is. How fucking.
This is like you buying the book from Ned Fulmer about relationships.
that?
The
Oh,
guy from
wait.
the Try Guys that was kicked out.
I think I have a healthy relationship that I don't even.
With the Try Guys?
I'm not. Yeah.
You know the Try Guys, hopefully?
Sure. Whatever. I like Eugene. I like the.
I think he's the only acceptable one you should like.
I don't like the
right?
Keith. I don't like. Well, Keith.
That was a tall one with the glasses.
He looks.
Which one's the one that looks like a rat? What's his name?
Stop. He doesn't look like you. He doesn't look like that. I don't know his name either, but he looks. I wouldn't be friends with him. He looks like he
I
would
wanted
try
to say his name is Otto, but I
That's
know
not.
it's
That's a
not
dog's
Otto.
name. He looks like he would stare at me far away from a corner because I look weird. He looks like he would do that. Like like a little dog shivering in the corner.
Oh.
He kind of looks like that. Keith, I think I can stand because he did the white people taco night. We're getting hard shells from the grocery store. Little song that he did for white people taco night.
I do not know what you're talking about.
One of
but-
my socks is inside out. I just noticed. I spent 6 hours with a sock inside out.
They should make a movie. They
They
should make a
should.
Pixar movie called Inside Out and
They
make it
already
about
did
your
that.
sock.
The new emotion everybody is saying on TikTok
It's anxiety?
should have been horny. No, it should have not been anxiety.
Horny should have been.
She's going through puberty when the people get quote unquote boy crazy, girl
Okay,
crazy.
so is Riley,
That's the part.
which I know that's her name, is she?
Think she's bisexual?
Yeah, is she? Because she has male and female emotions.
Is Disney? Oh, you're
and it's
right.
canon that in the movie,
It's only one.
Her
One
mom's
sex.
emotions are female and her
And-
dad's emotions are
Yeah.
male. So what's going on with her?
Shout out non-binary
Or they.
bisexual Riley. It's canon. Disney did it on accident. So
Was it on accident or was it planned? Just like the Zootopia
by the
movie.
blue-haired liberals at Disney.
You know the Zootopia movie was for furries, right? Like
Oh,
there's-
100%. Why did they make those?
Which I've never seen because I don't support furries.
Why did they make those animals so big and comforting? Why do they look like they could be my husband? Why exactly? They know who
Are
their
you
audience
attracted
was.
to any of the furries in
The
Zootopia?
furries or the animals?
The animals they're not the same thing.
No,
They're
the anthropomorphic
anthropomorphic
animals.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call them furries because they're not people. They're animals.
Are you attracted to any of them?
No, not sexually. Some of them look like they would give a nice hug though.
Like that tiger.
The tiger would give me a nice
That's
hug.
the only one I know. Who's
Also,
in the subway?
the like goat that's like a Shakira. Which animal does Shakira play? I need to look this up. Hold on.
Shakira plays an animal?
plays an animal.
It might
We're
be
gonna
a
find this
sheep.
out. No, it's not a sheep. It might be a goat. I think it's a goat.
Ole, ole, ole.
Shakira, Zootopia.
Okay, so it was weird. That was a weird year because we also got Sing by
Yeah,
DreamWorks,
but
and that's
Sing-
an animal.
Sing was
also.
a flop though, but I did like the message behind Sing. But it had too much going on. She played a gazelle,
Oh,
and she has the same outfit from when she
that
was.
looks like Shakira.
It looks like Shakira. Lole, lole. I love Shakira. Shout out Shakira not paying her taxes, but she did pay them eventually.
Did she?
She paid.
Well,
them
she
back.
was court ordered to pay her taxes.
No, I think she got what's it called when it dismissed? I think she got dismissed.
We should not be
Fuck the
letting
government.
famous people go out without paying taxes.
Yeah,
Just saying that.
let me be exempt
all
from
over
paying
the world.
taxes.
Yeah, they should make people who earn 100,000 minus that not pay taxes.
People who make $0.
Oh,
Me.
people who make $0 already don't pay taxes.
That's true.
So I should get an exception. Just saying.
I think everybody should not pay taxes.
Even the super rich.
There's only an exception. They have to pay taxes
Yep.
because it's only like 3 people that have all the money in the world.
I'm
Tax
one of them.
them 80%. You're one of them in this apartment.
What if I make the biggest heist ever, and I steal one of those 3 people's money?
How they don't have any liquid though. It's all
Digital.
metaphysical. Whatever. It's Bitcoin. It's in the air.
What if I seduce one of them?
Good
and then I
luck.
get their
I don't think
codes,
you're their type.
and then I transferred the Bitcoin money to my
You
account.
could do that, or you can steal their stock portfolio. Whatever. I don't know.
I don't think you could do that.
But like, whoever's
'Cause stocks are made up.
Here's the thing. You need to sleep with their tax person.
Their accountant.
Get them to embezzle the money for you. That's where it is. I'm a genius.
Oh, that's actually really smart.
I'm a genius.
Because even if they get caught, they're the ones who are going in jail,
not
me, because
you,
it was technically a
exactly,
gift.
exactly.
You're totally right.
I'm a genius. I'm not gonna know my taxes
Wow,
until April.
guys, a new movie written by me and Cecilia coming.
Damn, they're gonna.
in the
This
summer
idea's gonna get
2027.
stolen.
No.
Copyrighted.
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 Yeah,
We were
trademark
just
and
like
copyrighted.
2024.
Yeah.
We're coming
What are we
for
calling
you.
this movie? Slay Me in the Bank?
Slay me in the bank
From the Slay universe?
from the
Oh
Slooniverse.
my God.
We're making big moves all 2024.
We should do
Wait till our indie film comes
we
out.
should
bitch.
do a Sex in the City inspired movie first.
Ooh.
And it's kind of like the MCU. It's a cinematic, it's a SCU, the Slayin
Cinematic Universe, the SCU. Where are we gonna film this? In fucking downtown with our high heels. We're wearing matching dresses and big glasses.
Me and you are gonna play all the parts.
We're gonna play all the characters.
yeah.
I'll be the barista and the attendant and the secretary. It'll be our
Yeah,
Tyler Perry
everything's gonna be on a
movie.
green screen.
Yeah, it's all poorly.
We're
green
taking
screen.
the Tyler Perry version.
We're coming for
school
his fucking
of
wigs.
doing movies.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
But they'll be slightly better written.
I guess I'm playing the Medea-ish character, right? If there is one.
Yeah, we need to get you a chest plate.
Okay,
a
that's fine.
breastplate.
That's totally fine with me. I could
What
do
kind of wig are you gonna wear?
all the wigs.
All of them when you go to
I'm
Party
gonna
City.
get all different colored wigs, stitch them together. So like, if there's a blonde
So
one,
you
lost.
can just, it's like a rotating wheel of wigs on your head. We're going all
Oh
out.
wow!
Yeah.
So Slay Me in the Bank is the second movie in the cinematic universe.
Yeah.
It has to be.
The first one
It's
will
not the
be
first one.
will be Slay in the City.
Slay in the City.
Yeah.
Now this just sounds like they're parody porn versions of movies.
Guess what? If they are, so what? We can
It's
them
a
on-
movie.
we can put them on
Yeah.
the hubs, on the XXX.
Or it could be a Pornhub original.
I don't know about that website. I don't know if I could be I can be investors.
Does that website even have investors?
They do.
How's that website running?
That's what I want to know. It's a laundry
Is it like a
scheme.
YouTube situation where like YouTube is owned by Google and YouTube just gets money funneled through Google?
I think it has to be because they have so many like quote unquote original shows and like other.
Pornhub has original shows.
Yeah, they do. If you go on there, I'm not gonna say what I've been doing on there. Don't quote me on anything.
Well, she's been getting therapy sessions from Pornhub.
Absolutely. They pay for my therapy. They have like weird parodies of other things of like doctor situations, fucking getting caught by security situations. You know, the bus one.
The bus one.
The bus one. Public stuff. What's another one? Fucking real estate ones, which is very unrealistic. Your landlord's not gonna sleep with you. I'm sorry. That's not that's a fantasy I think we could never attain.
No, I think it can happen.
For you, maybe. For some people, I don't think it's not
How
in
do
the
you
cards,
think,
baby.
How do you think I got this apartment?
That you're paying too much money for. You need a better deal. They fucked you on that one.
Originally started as a good deal. It's slowly become
It's
more
becoming
expensive.
a worse and worse deal as we go on.
So Matt Pat, What about him?
R.I.P. Matthew Patrick.
Can I tell you something?
Tell
When
me.
that video started and he started crying, I could not take it seriously. I had to turn it off and come back to
Turned
it.
it off.
I had to come back to it.
I didn't think he cried in the beginning of it.
He did.
I just kept seeing the
He's
like,
like, this is my last. This is my
boo,
announcement for the
tomato,
last.
tomato. Grow up. You're a grown ass man. You have a child and a wife. Who
Well,
cares?
that's his reasoning why he's leaving the channel.
Period. He made his money. Hopefully he invested, so he'll be
I mean,
fine.
he's been in that. That channel's 13 years old. You should be getting some money.
That was half my age.
If I remember correctly, when all the YouTubers back in 2012
Yeah, the gamers.
started to get, I guess,
Oh.
invested by companies,
Yeah.
he was one of the first ones.
Yeah.
He kind of led the charge on that.
Yeah.
And then he was also the first ones to leave those companies.
Yeah, because MCMs have always been a scam, unfortunately. Sorry for those who have gotten scammed by MCMs, but it was never going to be a good thing.
Yeah.
For those who don't know what those are, and you're not old like me, those are multi-channel managements where it was basically like, say like me, Sergio, and Scarlett had like channels. It would be a bigger one that was like, hey, we're going to take a cut of your revenue and we're going to give you access to like the studios and we're going to like lend you cars and we're basically just resources for those who didn't have it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a pyramid scheme.
But
of
they ended up
channels.
stealing 90%
Yeah.
of your money and not giving you your checks on time. So you were still broke.
Wasn't Google also part of that scheme too? Because isn't that why they opened
Yeah.
the YouTube space
Yes.
and it closed within like 4 years for the same reason,
Yep.
right?
Because it was only in like New York and California.
Yeah, no.
And you can do YouTube from anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
So it's like it wasn't reasonable unless you lived in those two areas, and it's
because
not worth
I remember during this time when the YouTube space opened,
Mm-hmm.
they tried to get a whole bunch of YouTubers
to film there. And I
to film
remember
there
I remember seeing
and to do their
quote unquote
podcast
ads. Yeah.
and it wasn't. I guess because podcasts aren't visual mediums.
Well, now
it wasn't
it's,
working.
it's becoming more mainstream to have a
A visual component to
a
it,
visual
like
component
we're doing
now
it.
because Spotify now has tons of partnerships with them. And
But this is back in 2014, 13.
yeah, so it wasn't as prevalent as it was. So you could get away with doing the audio only for a very long time. Well, you still can. It just depends on your backing. Like if you're a brand new podcast, it helps to have a visual aid because then you have not only Spotify, you have YouTube, TikTok, Shorts, etc.
So the Theory channel is not going away.
Bye,
It's
Mad
just-
Pat. He's gonna have a new host.
Yeah.
Are you the new host?
No,
Am I the new
not-
host?
I've not been reached out to this, and I feel like it's a tragedy because I have a lot of theories.
You have a lot of charisma as well.
I have a lot of charisma.
Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
nerve and talent.
Exactly.
Totally forgot what the end was.
It's okay. That's why. I mean, we both have not a good memory, but I have a good memory for some
But I
stuff.
watch Drag Race on the regular, and I can't believe I forgot about it.
Excellent segue. You do have a drag update for us.
Yes.
A drag date, if you would.
So episode 2 to a season 16.
Of US?
Yes, of US.
I did get them confused earlier.
Premiered last night.
Mm-hmm.
So far, all the queens are enjoyable, but one. The one that shaded Katya for no reason. We spoke about this.
Oh, that bitch.
Plain Jane. So Plain Jane
My
got
op.
some allegations at the beginning of this before even the season
yep,
premiered, but
yep.
I'm not even going to talk about that because apparently it was proven false or something.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, usually a lot of people like people who are mean.
Yes,
But unless
usually.
if they're white drag queens, it's acceptable to be mean.
Yes.
If drag queens of color get so much hate online for
Yeah.
being mean for no reason.
Even though it's like normal in the drag world
Yeah.
to have that cuntiness and
Yes.
to have that, you're supposed to be able to read, be read, end of the day.
Yeah.
But to be mean for no reason,
So last
do that.
week when the first episode premiered, we had Tsunami, Muse, and forgetting what the other queen's name is.
what's her name?
Fuck.
Come on, girl. I don't watch this shit.
I don't know, remember, but
I was
anyway.
gonna say this shit, but I do watch recaps and people
Yeah.
tell me about
Two
it.
of
so
them
it's
said
not
some pretty, like, I wouldn't say like
bad,
horrible stuff. It wasn't
but it's
too
just
bad.
like petty.
It was just like fun, petty stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like
It was
it was
a
like you could
read.
laugh about it,
was a little
and people
silliness.
tear them apart online. They did, but this week, Plain Jane, some really horrible shit. Like she called a plus size queen a piglet in Russian,
That's fucked up.
and she called another one a clown face, I believe. And people were like, of course, the white twinks were like having fun about it, but
Yeah.
it came like she was like that the whole episode. And it just comes up as being
It's why you being
put
a bitch
on
for
for
no
the
reason.
show.
Yeah.
And it's just coming like, oh, you want to be known as a villain. And it's not fun because last year when Mistress did it on the regular show, it was
Yeah.
fun because like She was reading, but she also had like genuine.
Yeah, you
moments,
have to be able to play both sides. And that's the thing. I think that's also the thing that a lot of the newer drag people or the new drag queens don't understand is that you have to be well-rounded.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just be one or the other.
Yep.
You have to be able to dish it out, take it in right. But to be ugly for no reason, that's not not how you play the game.
So now like the first episodes of every season is like talent show.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday one of the queens did a lip sync to What's Up by that band. Like I think the song is like What's Going On or whatever, but I think the song is going on. So she's lip syncing.
I think it's by ABBA.
No, it's not by ABBA.
I take a deep breath and I get real high? Question mark.
Yeah, I think so, but it's not by ABBA. It's not by ABBA. Anyway, she's lip syncing to this thing, but her talent, I guess, was the message. She said it was pretty much like, oh, if you love your drag queens, also love us in the voting booth and like protect queer art, which I think it's a really good message.
Yeah, that's a good message.
Was it a good talent? No, but great message. But she, plain Jane in her confessional says, how can this be the talent and this is the message if was your talent even worthy of being protected? She said shit like that while the climate of the country is fucking horrible regarding queer artists.
I don't like that.
And it just, to me, it comes up to being tone deaf and just like not being able to like, to
realize the reality of the situation.
You can say like this person it wasn't really great, but also be like kind of funny about it. But it just sounded really bitchy
very hateful for no reason.
It just came across that, and I just hated the whole thing. Like she made the whole episode not enjoyable. And plus, she's ripping off Jimbo.
Oh, that sucks. Anyways, before my camera dies, I do have 3 things that I want to say.
Oh, no.
They're not...
Wait. Are they worthy?
Fuck you. John is banned from being a guest. Don't ask me why. I will know further elaborate.
Can we talk about this off camera?
Well, no, I mean, it's not serious. It's for fun. Oh, I forgot to say this episode is dedicated to John. John, if you're listening this far in, which I know you are, because he did re-listen to Divas Down 3 times in a row.
What a fan.
And said, when are you going to upload a new podcast? And then Sergio said, why do we have to make content for John?
Wait. So you're giving him shout out after banning him off from being a guest on the show?
Yes. No further questions.
We need to talk about guests, by the way. We have a friend who wants to be a guest on this podcast.
Yeah, we do. Also, an old fart who... So, okay. At the coffee bar I work at, it is considered an amenity for the people who work there, right? So they don't have to pay when they order drinks.
Oh, that's fucked.
You're telling me
like, you don't have to pay for your coffee?
You're telling me. So the company that I work for specializes in break rooms, and because this is a new concept that I wanted to work on, the coffee bar is considered an amenity.
Okay.
So that's
like
a
gym.
The thing. Yeah, exactly. So they get stuff for free.
A restroom.
So they can order. So the people.
Can they shit in the sink at your?
No, I don't even like when they dump drinks behind the sink. It pisses me off. People who get toured or guests or people from the other offices will be like, oh my god, this is so cool. So very often, more than not, people who are doing tours or guests or whatever,
they get free coffee.
They will get coffee, absolutely. So
I don't like that.
We don't mind it. We just wish we could have our tip jar publicly. They don't let us have our tip jar out.
What?
Yeah, you're telling me exactly.
Wait, so if they're not spending money on coffee, how are they thinking? Wait, how? What? I hate this idea
we get paid hourly a decent rate.
Who
but
gives a shit? Like, so does people at Starbucks.
We don't get good hours as well. So it's a give and take. It's not a bad situation.
Like
you're bitch. I'm working.
Who should I write a strongly worded letter to?
I will send you their email later. So we have ID badges, like stuff to get into the building.
Yeah.
And the thing that you're supposed to do at the coffee bar, but I know my regulars and whatever, so I don't really ask them to show me their ID. They'll have a little pass that they show and they're like, oh, I work here. And then, oh, what can I get you?
Yep.
This motherfucker who is the touring people goes, you know what we used to pay here? And shows the little ID and then puts it back in his wallet. But it wasn't even a funny bit because it took him forever to get his ID pass out of his wallet. Then after
his timing is off and he decided to do a bit.
Wow. Before the camera dies. This motherfucker, after 4 people order their drinks and he's gone, tips my boss $2. My boss gave me the $2, by the way, if anybody cares. $2 for not even having a good bit and for embarrassing me in front of these people who I don't even know, who are never going to see me again. What a crock of shit. Isn't that something? And then what happened this morning, unfortunately, so I work at my other job. I'm a grocery store.
This is your third thing?
Yes, this is my third thing. I work at a grocery store and I work in the bakery. So the way our departments are set up is that it's meat, sushi, deli, bakery. But bakery doesn't have a counter. This fucking bitch of a lady.
Can I tell you something? I thought
What?
sushi was one of your.
We'll get into that. This lady, a very rude lady, comes up to this lady who's working sushi, the sushi lady, and she's asking for help in the meat department.
Mm-hmm.
But the sushi lady is trying to explain to her, I don't work in this department, but let me get somebody who can help
Yep.
you. The very rude, ugly, disgusting lady says, I do not care where you work. I need somebody to help me right now. You're putting me off schedule. What a fucking cunt. What a BICTH.
Wow.
So if you're gonna, this was at 8 a.m. by you.
By the way, this is an in.
8:01
Be nice to
a.m..
anyone who works in customer service. Just
Yeah.
be nice to them.
Tip, be nice. That's all we're asking for. Bare minimum. And if you can't tip, maybe don't
Don't
do
buy
that.
anything.
Don't buy anything. It's okay. You don't have to go out. You don't have to get a little treat, especially if you know you can't afford it. Talking to myself. Especially if you can't tip. Do you have anything you want to say before we say our goodbyes? Because I think my camera's dying right now.
What's your slang of the week? I guess all three of those were your slang of the week, right?
My slays and my slouts. My ins and my outs.
My
Out, John. In tipping. Out, stopping a bitch. What are your... What do you have?
My slang is something I love and hate.
Yeah.
Cecilia's pointless list of things.
We're fighting. This is the last podcast episode ever. Ugh.
All right.
We'll see you next
bye.
week.